for the community are that everybody have the ability to live healthy, happy, productive lives.
Hi, my name is Chris Randall. I'm the Executive Director of the New Haven Land Trust and also the Democratic Co-Chair of the 8th Ward. My aspiration for New Haven and my community would be to get more people involved. I know that for my own personal experience, I have a much higher and rich quality of life because I am involved and engage in the community, and I feel where I live like I belong. And that happened because I got involved in a community garden. And then by default I got involved in other things, and now I'm the executive director of this nonprofit, which is great. And I just think that we should create more opportunities for people to get involved, to feel connected to their neighborhoods, their neighbors, each other, New Haven, and we'll all benefit from that.
See less homeless people, more businesses, less needy people, and safety for the community. I would like to have more positive being accentuated and advertised all the goods that people do for each other, and instead of the negative aspects of whatever life brings us. Bring some unity, and once it becomes a community, that's when they help each other and all the good will come out of it. So it's what they say, send it out to the universe and it's coming back to you. We need to send out the goods so we can get bad goods.
Hi, my name is Matt, and my aspirations for my community are to better the education by increasing the amount of after-school programs offered to children.
Hi, my name's Michael, and my biggest concern for my community is the fact that people are losing jobs left and right, including my own family, including my mother and such, and I really think we need to do something about this, and paying attention to elections and such like that would really help that issue.
My name is Justin. My aspiration for my community is to bring more awareness, invent more programs about suicide.
The largest aspiration that I have for my community, I'd have to say, would probably be for more low-income families to get access to early education services for their children. I feel that it's really important for kids to have an opportunity to receive education services early on so that they can begin to develop the skills that they're going to need later on in life. As well as I think that housing issues are a significant concern of mine for the New Haven area, especially because I feel that there's not a lot of resources available to families that are in jeopardy of losing their housing, except for a few shelters that do accept families altogether. There's a lot of single shelters available, but there's not many that will accept especially large families, and I think that that's something that needs to be worked on because especially in this economy there are a lot of needy families that are in jeopardy of losing their housing, and there's not a lot of options for them, and unfortunately they have to use desperate measures and rely on family and friends, and I think that service needs to be provided so that they can kind of expand that avenue so that they have more services available to them.
Hi, my name is Carrie, and I'm from East Rock, New Haven, Connecticut. I would have to say that my aspirations for the New Haven community would be to turn it back into the economic superpower of Connecticut. And the only way that I can see New Haven doing that is by having the best educational system that is superior to any other system in the entirety of the country. The best jobs, the best companies are the places with the best people. So I guess education would be my aspiration for New Haven, the best education.
My name is Alex Mew. I'm from New Haven County, Connecticut. The biggest thing that I see in terms of an aspiration for this community is that, for better or worse, it's driven entirely by Yale. And the new developments, all the new business that we see, this property that we're on right now, in fact, is probably owned by Yale. And what has to be done is, for the community itself, the people outside of this, the people that aren't associated with Yale, the people that live in the different communities, Westville, New Hallville, Fairhaven, any of those people have to take the community in their own hands and say, this is what we want to establish as New Haven, as a community, as a culture, as a city that people recognize outside of what people associate it with right now, which is Yale. And That's the biggest thing that I see in the driving force of this city.
My personal aspirations for the greater New Haven area is to make a safer, happier living environment for all the residents here. And I would say the best way to do that is by supporting our local law enforcement and local businesses so that we can reach that goal.
My aspirations are for both health and income. I believe that can be achieved through education, and really that's educating our adults in the community. We can do that through after-school programs where we actually invite them into the already open facilities, and we just educate them on the various areas.
My aspiration for the community is for there to be more partner dancing and specifically more swing dancing, because swing dancing is clearly the key to happiness, and I think everybody should know how to partner dance. So I think that there should be like more partner dancing and swing dancing in public places, more classes for kids, more classes for older people, more bands. Everybody should dance.